Jai Shriman Narayan. Jai Shriman Narayan. Jai Shriman Narayan. I pay my obeisances to my spiritual master, Srimad Jagadguru Sudarshan Acharya Ji Maharaj. I pay my obeisances to Lord Sri Ramanuj. I pay my obeisances to our Purva Acharyas. I pay my obeisances to our 12 Alvars. I pay my obeisances to Mother Lakshmi, and I pay my obeisances to Lord Sriman Narayan. I welcome all of you here physically at the Sri Narayan Dham International in Durban, South Africa. I welcome those that's watching this discourse locally, nationally, and internationally. And I welcome in advance those that's going to be watching this discourse when it is posted on YouTube and the various groups from around the world subsequently. The Sri Narayan Dham is the spiritual name of the Acharya Shyam Ramanuj Foundation. And the Acharya Shyam Ramanuj Foundation is the legal entity within the laws of our South African government to function in South Africa. And I'm going to quickly read our legal status to you. Our constitution came into existence in 2018, and since 2018 we have been legally living within the parameters of this constitution, whereby we have our annual general meetings yearly, committee members are chosen yearly, and all our functions are within these legal parameters. So I'm just going to briefly underline our legality. Number one, our name. The organization herein constituted shall be known as the Acharya Shyam Ramanuj Foundation and shall hereafter be referred to as ASRF, whose primary area of operation shall be within the Republic of South Africa. Number two, address. 2.1, the physical and postal address of ASRF shall be 28 Dunstaple Crescent, Reservoir Hills. So those of you that are present, is this address you're presently at? Yes. So which confirms our address. The email address of the organization is info@acharyashyamramanujfoundation.org. And 2.3, the organization's website is www.acharyashyamramanujfoundation.org. Number 3, legal status. ASRF is affiliated to the Companies and Intellectual Property Commission, CIPC, as a non-profit company, NPC, registered 2017-120687-08. Number 4, the founding principles of ASRF. ASRF is a component of Sanatan Dharma. Full stop. It is founded in its spiritual capacity as an organ of the Sri Ramanuj Sampradaya, one of the 4 Vaishnavite Sampradayas or traditions that are in current existence. Full stop. The philosophy of Lord Sri Ramanuj is the explicit ruling principle. Full stop. The founder Guru is Lord Sri Ramanuj, comma, the instructing Guru is Swami Sudarshan Acharya Ji Maharaj, comma, and the initiating Guru is Acharya Shyam Ramanuj, full stop. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is Lord Sri Narayan, comma, and the consort is Mother Lakshmi, full stop. Vishish Advaita of Lord Sri Ramanuj includes the Vedanta Sangraha, comma, Sri Bhashya, which is the commentary on the Bhagavad Gita, and other minor works titled Vedanta Beta, comma, Vedanta Sara, comma, Gadya Trahim, comma, and the Nitya Grantham, full stop. It also includes the teaching of Swami Sudarshan Acharya Ji Maharaj used in spreading Sri Vaishnavism. Other Vedic sources shall be the four Vedas, comma, Puranas, comma, Upanishads, comma, and the Itihasas, which are the Ramayana and Mahabharata, full stop. The practical functioning of ASRF by its members shall be strictly in accordance with the Guru Gita, comma, and other regulative principles found elsewhere in the Vedas as per the Guru-disciple relationship. This organization shall function under the Guru principle as encapsulated above, full stop, to provide a platform for self and God realization through the process of the Guru principle. Okay, so I wanted to bring in this legal aspect. This is a legal entity, and these aspects that I've now expounded to you must be proven to be true. If this proof in this constitution is not true, then and only then can this institution be legally depicted as being untrue to its constitution. All of you understand? Every legal entity in the world must have a constitution or a working understanding based on what that entity must be involved in. All right? But even before I get there and in its depth, you need to understand that this organization is only based on the Guru principle. Its substratum is the Guru principle. Everything pertaining to this organization will only be within the parameters of the Guru principle. I've explained that the three main principles in Sanatana Dharma is the God principle, the creative principle, and the Guru principle. The God principle appears first and is eternal. It is required for the creative principle, which appears in the material universes, second, and the Guru principle appears in the material universe, third. The human principle appears in the material universe at position number 11. At position number 11. So let's see the category and order again, because it is absolutely important to understand this hierarchy so that you don't make the mistake that hundreds have made before you coming to this satsang. You don't make this mistake. So you would notice I said we're going to use the Ramayana and we're going to use the Mahabharata. The Ramayana and Mahabharata are stories, historical stories. What is the substratum of the Ramayana? When I use the word Ramayana as a Sanatan Dharmi, what appears in your mind? Devashni, your father. What part does your father play in the Ramayana? What we know your father as in the Ramayana? Ravana. So you'll remember Ram and you'll remember Ravana. And Vasan continues to portray every Diwali he must play a part of. I proved it to you all this Diwali. Those of you that were here, you all saw. Alright? And in one function, he took my entire bag and ran out of the satsang as soon as I mentioned the name, Ravana, and he proved again to world audience and my current audience that he is the personification of Ravana, because this is the story. God comes with his Devis and Devtas and runs a storyline. So what is the storyline of the Ramayana? What is the storyline of the Ramayana? Good over evil. Yes? And then there are 24,000 verses. Initially the Ramayana was spoken first by Lord Shiva to Lord Brahma, and that Ramayana is 100,000 verses. 20,000 verses is distributed to human beings. 24,000 verses, is distributed to human beings. The other verses are on other planetary systems. Other planetary system for other beings. There are other beings other than human beings. There are other levels of dimension and living in this universe other than human beings. Through our arrogance and ego, humans think or continuously think that humans are the highest beings. No, there are higher beings than the human beings. One above the human beings is the Bhoot and the Pisach. What do you understand about Bhoot and Pisach? Nobody brought in any Bhoots and Pisach to my satsang today. There are souls that have left their human body prematurely, so they cannot take an immediate birth, so they come and jump into you. They come and jump into your body and they bring their habits and make you indulge in their habits. These are Bhoot and Pisach. So if you spend too much time in a shibin, a Bhoot and Pisach will be residing in a shibin because it wants to continue its drinking. It might not be able to assimilate your drinking biologically, but it wants the essence of your drinking. So when you frequent pubs, shibins, often they find you there, then they come to your home. And then you start consuming a lot of alcohol at home. Your parents know you were not this person. Who knows? Your parents know you were not this person. Then the modus operandi of a bhoot or pisach is to create negative energy, because it itself is negative energy and its food is negative energy. The food of bhoot and pisach is negative energy. So when it causes problem in your family, problem with your parents, problem with your siblings, then that energy that is emanated from this interference is what the bhoot or the pisach feeds on. You find the bhoot and the pisach in brothels, drug dens, and shebeens, and in gold mines. Where? Gold mines. Because that is where all of these things happen more frequently. Around gold mines, you'll find taverns, you'll find brothels, you'll find, because these are migrant laborers in there, hundreds of thousands. So one of you may be carrying 10 to 15 bhoot and pisach. And this is what medical science call bipolar. You are one polar. Your hosts are multipolar, because each of them have their own characteristics and what they want. So when you are impelled, because parents wonder, my children were so nice, so obedient, and when they met that friend, there's one friend, all of you know this one friend who took your husband there, or took your wife there. So once the friend, the bhoot and pisach in the friend takes a fresh body, a vacant body of bhoot and pisach, once that relationship is established, that friend don't need to be very friendly. You understand? Because you are now stuck there. So I just digressed from this topic of mine a little bit, but I want to show you above the human level is the bhoot and the pisach level, and above the bhoot and the pisach level is the pitras level. Pitras are our ancestors who go take a break in a certain dimension and then take on another body, and above that are the musicians and the devis and devtas, right up till we reach the dimension of Lord Brahma. So there are these dimensions, and there's also lower dimension where not bhoot and pisach but demonic people go to. Grosser dimensions, which is below the earthly dimension. There are 7 gross. So the earth is the only medium where you have an opportunity to be in the gross and subtle dimension simultaneously. So if you follow the Guru principle, and this is a Vedic injunction, you don't have to take it from me. I personify the Guru principle. My function is to personify the Guru principle. A judge personifies the judiciary. The function of a judge is to personify the entire judiciary. The function of a policeman is to personify the police force. The function of an attorney is to personify law. The same attorney can either be a prosecutor and personify law, or be a defense attorney and personify law. You understand? When the lawyer dies, does law die? When the lawyer was born, before he became a lawyer, was there law? So the law precedes him. He personifies it when he qualifies in it, and when it dies, it continues. There's other lawyers that come into the system. Similarly, the Guru. Before the Guru was born, was the Guru principle in existence? Yes, it's here since creation. After this Guru will leave this material body, will the Guru principle still be in existence? Yes, you understand? So the Guru did not create the Guru principle, it was created by the Supreme Lord Himself. The Guru, at this point in time, today, what's the date today? 6th of November 2022, Acharya Shyam Ramanuj is the personification of the Guru principle. All of you understand? And that is our legal position. So we have these different dimensions in this universe. We also have different states within ourselves. We have different states within ourselves. Right now, all of you all are experiencing which state? Devashni, where you picked up the boat and the pisach? Because your mother found a Smirnoff bottle in a house. Devashni? So you can tell the Guru later. Alright? In the Guru principle, nobody gets saved. Nobody gets saved. You understand? If you are here, you can see we are on social media, and all our discourses are live and broadcast around the world on social media. We give you an opportunity to come across and give your testimony after the Guru changes your consciousness. So this is a real, live, tangible Guru-disciple satsang. Real, live. You've watched all these reality shows. I remember just many years ago, there were all kinds of shows, reality shows with celebrities, mad shows, people doing stupid and mad things, but they had attracted a lot of viewership. You understand? If an entertainer went to the toilet, it was a very big thing. But all of us go toilet every day naturally. You understand? So this is what these reality shows were portraying. So all of us are in a state at this moment in time. Every one of us. What state is this called? It's the awake state. All of you are awake. Yes? Everyone here is awake. Your mind may not be here, but your body is here, because you are in the awake state. Then there is another state called the dream state. And some of you, although in the awake state, are perpetually in the dream state. Alright? So in the dream state, it is a state of existence. In the awake state, all your senses are alive and your mind is alive in your awake state. In your dream state, your senses are dead. Your senses are dead. Naveen Bhai, if you are having a good dream and Nirali gives you a smack to get you up, you'll be upset today, isn't it? But the smack awakened your senses, that is why you got up. You felt the smack. Your senses were dead. In the dream state, only the mind works. Only the mind works, and there's an editor that edits all that your mind has captured in all of your lifetimes. Sometimes your dreams are very, very funny, sometimes very, very realistic. There has to be an editor to edit and run a reel for that dream. Who is that editor? How do you know that you had a dream? When your senses were dead, when only your mind was alive, and your mind showed the dream, how do you know you had that dream? Who witnessed that dream? Who saw that dream? Some entity had to see that dream so that you can say, I had a dream. What entity saw that dream? So, you that dreamt and the dream are two different entities. The mind, the dream was captured in the mind, and the seer of the dream was the soul. Yes or no? You understand? And the editor of your dream was not the soul. How do you know the editor of the dream was not the soul? This is a misconception in many of the gurus are saying that the soul is the editor of the dream. We in the Sri Sampradaya, we state that the soul is not the editor of the dream. Why? How many dreams you saw were favorable? How many dreams you had were unfavorable? And after how many dreams you got up sweating? If the soul was the editor of your dreams, what would be, in which division your dream would be? Only good. Who want a bad dream? If you are the soul, would you edit a reel of nightmare? How many times you got up when that thing was right there about to engulf you? How many times? Would you edit a dream for yourself like that? So there are only two entities that live in the body simultaneously: the soul and the Supreme Lord. So if the soul did not edit the dream, logic will tell you that the Supreme Lord edited that dream. Do you understand? Because you won't put yourself through all that hell. I haven't seen you doing it in a awake state. Why will you do it in a dream state? You understand? So state number 2 is the dream state. Then there is a third state. There is a third state. How many of you slept and got up the next day fully refreshed? Fully refreshed and said, I had a dreamless sleep. I had a dreamless sleep. How many of you? Have you slept well in a blank state, and when you got up, you was invigorated, you felt good, and you didn't remember any dreams. There were no dreams. You know it was dreamless. Who know you had a dreamless sleep? Who? The soul. There has to be a witnessing entity. And the soul witnessed that you had a dreamless sleep. How many stages I've described to you? The awake state that you currently now, the dream state, and the dreamless state. Then there is a fourth state. There is a fourth state achievable by every human being. It's called the Turiya state, and Turiya in Sanskrit means fourth stage. That is the state of enlightenment. State of enlightenment. When you reach that state comes through self-realization. What does self-realization mean? Yes, when you experience real lies. Real lies. Real means absolute. Means absolute. Lies means experience. Real lies. Absolute experience. When you absolutely experience and live as the soul, and live as the soul, and discard the body mentally, not biologically, mentally, this body means nothing to you, then you are in self-realization. At this point in time only can you start your enlightenment journey. Start your enlightenment journey. That is when you get enlightened about the Supreme Lord. But I see everyone, 99% of the people in the awake state professing enlightenment. You can never get enlightened in this state that you are. You have to transcend this state through a process of self-realization. And you can only get self-realized through the Guru principle and no other principles. Can you become a lawyer without going to law school? Can you become a lawyer without going to law school? Can you become a doctor without going to medical college? To become a doctor, you need to get enlightened in medicine. To become a lawyer, you need to get enlightened in law. And to become a guru, you have to get enlightened in the fourth stage through self-realization and God realization. When you come to this fourth stage, this enlightened state, you are not divorced from your material body. As soon as you get enlightened, enlightenment takes a millisecond. Once you are enlightened, it means you know everything within the parameters of the Vedas. When you become enlightened, it means you know everything within the parameters of the Vedas. Don't come and tell me you are enlightened and start ritualistic performances, trances, and all those things are not enlightenment. Trance is not enlightenment. Enlightenment is Vedic knowledge. Enlightenment is Vedic knowledge. You must know these Vedas. When you get enlightened, the test is, how do you recognize an enlightened soul? What is the test for an enlightened soul? What should be the logical test of an enlightened soul? Knowledge. What should be the test of an enlightened soul? Knowledge. Not by-hearted knowledge. There's many people that go and by-heart the Bhagavad Gita and they'll come here and they'll sing, they'll take a harmonium, they'll sing away. That is not an enlightened soul. That is a bhajan singer who by-hearted the Bhagavad Gita. An enlightened soul must go to the depth, must go to the very depth of knowledge. Free hand or free standing. Enlightened soul must only refer to the Vedas for reference purposes only. For reference purposes only. He must not learn the Bhagavad Gita from this material book. An enlightened soul must not read the Bhagavad Gita from this material book. Enlightenment will come through his very own soul. Enlightenment will come through his very own soul. All of you have the same knowledge that the Guru has. Each one of you seated here today, and whoever is listening to this satsang in any part of the world, that substantive knowledge that is with the Guru is with every living entity. And everyone can get enlightened. And my job as a Guru is to take you to this fourth stage. Is to take you to this fourth stage so that you get enlightened. When you reach the fourth stage, then and then only all your karmas from all your lifetimes is burnt. All your karmas from all your lifetime is burnt. But you'll still be experiencing karmas that were set off in this lifetime. I don't have a fan. When I switch the power of the fan off, what will happen to the blades? Still spin. When I shoot a bow off the arrow, what will happen to the arrow? Can I stop it in midair? Similarly, you can't stop the fan. Similarly, you can't stop the karma that already set forth. That is why in the Sri Sampradaya, we say you are not liberated until death. So although you are in the fourth state, your body will continue to live. Why is it living? Why is the body continue to live in the fourth state? Because that karma that was already released could not be burnt, and that is why you'll continue to live. When that body perishes, it means the karma is total, and that is the only time that body will perish, and you will be a liberated soul, never to take birth again. So the Guru set a set of exams, not formal exams like what you get in a learning institution. The Guru dispenses different examinations to different people because you came here with a different baggage of karma. Baggage of karma does not mean bad only. Karma is your total good and bad merits. Good and bad merits is your karma. So when you come to this satsang, say with this family, grandparents, parents and baby, I'll have to treat baby differently because his merits at the age of 4 brought him to his Guru. Where's his grandfather? His grandfather's merits only brought him at the age of 60. You understand? So don't look at this baby, he's so small, he have to get old, then he'll be established with the Guru. No. He is established with the Guru because of his karmas that brought him to the Guru at age 4. And his father laughed very loud at his father. Now let's laugh at him. What's your age now, bhai? So his karma only brought him here at the age of 34. 30 years away from his son. So who has the highest merits in this family? Baby. Give him a hand. Okay? From the day this child entered this ashram, his life did 180 degrees turn. Yes or no? Parents and grandparents. Parents, grandparents, yes or no? Yes. A 4-year-old child, because knowledge is embedded in the soul. His soul picked up the frequency of this ashram. His soul. He cannot understand. If we have to talk to him intellectually, he won't be able to understand. That's a material understanding. But spiritual understanding can come at any age. And here's a 4-year-old child who spiritually understands the significance of this satsang without anyone telling him a single thing. When he is at home and either his grandparents transgress or his parents transgress, he warns them that he'll report them to the Guru. How does a 4-year-old child know that his parents and grandparents, when they transgress, can be reported to a Guru? I am asking you. This is spirituality. This is spirituality. And I said this is not a Fong Kong satsang where you come, clap your hands, listen to a bhajan, feel good and go home. This is not a feel good satsang. You must go other places if you want to feel good. Here you come to repair yourself. Here you come to repair yourself, and don't feel good. You must be good. Don't feel good. You must be good. The Guru's job here is to make you good, because feelings are only fleeting. Feelings are only fleeting. Being good all the time is tangible. Yes or no? So when you come to the satsang, you must come to change your life. Don't come for what the Guru can give you. Many people came here for taking material things from the Guru. And now they are sitting on the other side of the Kurukshetra war. Because there's a Kurukshetra war in every individual. All of you understand? So Jessica, for how long did I call for you to be in this satsang? For a year? Are you someone special because for a year I had to make you come to this satsang? You're not someone special? Where's Nilendri? Nilendri, for how many years I'm telling you to bring your mother to satsang? How many years? About 4 years? 4 or 5 years? Is your mother someone special that are called for 4 or 5 years to come to this satsang? There's a bhai in the back there and his wife. Bhai in the back and his wife. For how long I'm calling you, bhai, to come to this satsang? 2 years. 2 years I'm calling that bhai to come to satsang. Are you and your wife, must I take you all and put you all on a pedestal? Because for 2 years the Guru has been asking you to come to satsang. Must I put Jessica on a pedestal? I called her for 1 year to come to the satsang. And Nilandri's mother must put her on the highest pedestal because I'm calling her for 4 years. No, it is the job of a guru to bring you in and reform you. And there's Ravi smiling there in the back. Ravi, how many years Mama told you to come? There's your wife on the other side. How many years ago Dr. Jagannath asked you to come to the satsang? 3 years. Must I make a pedestal for Ravi, Mr. and Mrs. Ravi? You all are so special that the Guru called you here? No. Guru knows, because Guru is in what state? Fourth state. In the fourth state, the Guru can see everything. Guru can see everything. Guru knows his disciples. Guru-disciple relationship is eternal. Hemita, after how many years you came to the satsang? Yes, Hemita came to Westville and I told her, start coming to my satsang. Hemita abandoned my instruction and kicked it to Marisburg, and 2 years later she came back to my satsang. True, Shanti? Yes, because the Guru can see from the top. So when the Guru calls you to satsang, Hemita, you're not someone special. It means you're a broken person, there's something broken or something going to happen, Guru wants to fix you up. You're not that person in the world that the Guru needed. You need the Guru. So it doesn't mean to say, and I'm saying this with love for all the people that are called in the context of something else. But my attorney warned me not to discuss a prevailing matter. But Guru has to follow the instructions of the attorney, because on the material platform, your legal advisor is greater than you. In the material platform, Jessica, your legal advisor is greater than you. The judge is greater than. The judge went and studied law for how many years? And then became a judge. Policemen have to be followed because they are in the employment for discipline. So I am a guru. My credentials can be found around the world. But I follow simple instructions. When my attorney said, do not discuss a specific matter, I said, sorry ma'am, thank you, and I'm not discussing that matter. You understand? In this satsang, if Taffy, who is our caretaker, he say, Guru, I'm on the ladder, pass me the trowel. I'll run and go pick the trowel up and go and give it to Taffy. You understand? I won't say, I'm the Guru, you come down now, pick up the trowel and go up. Because we have to follow disciplines and order in life. All of you understand? So if I called you here directly or indirectly, you don't become the greatest person in the world. All right? I called you here so that I and you can have a relationship, so that I want to take you to the fourth stage. I want to take you to the fourth stage. Now, if you are here with me for 4 years, if you are here with me for 4 years, where's Satish Bhai? Outside. He's outside. Okay. So I am grooming Satish Bhai to take him to the fourth stage. He is a very disciplined devotee of this ashram. He is ill, he has a heart problem. He is over half a century, although he might like people to think he's in his 30s. All right? He's over half a century. Everything he's doing is in accordance with reaching the fourth stage. But he has a problem with his chicken. He has a problem with his chicken. So I am continuously tormenting him on his chicken. I am really serious. He have to leave his chicken. I am serious. So he will make a decision. He will make a decision either to leave the guru or either to leave the chicken. But my job as a guru, I have to enforce him to reach the fourth stage. I'm looking at the fourth stage, not at the chicken. I'm looking at the fourth stage, not at the chicken. But I didn't take his chicken away. He's here for 3 years. I haven't taken his chicken away for 3 years yet. But one day, there will come a confrontation between me and Satish Bhai, where I'm going to say, Guru or chicken. Do you understand? Although he's been a chicken in front of his wife his entire marriage, maybe that is why he don't want to give up the... See, my baby also enjoyed your joke. All right? Baby really enjoyed the joke. Are you understanding? So when he leaves, if he chose to leave, is the guru a fraud now, or was he a fraudulent disciple? Because I'm consistent, here's my constitution. I have a constitution. My constitution says that this is the guru principle. It will be run through the guru principle, and all devotees will be interacted with the guru principle. When you fail to conform to the guru's instruction to come to the fourth stage, it means you failed your exams. Yes or no? Yes or no? Because nobody left this satsang in the past, that how long we in existence? 9 years. Just came, sat, and left the satsang and went out and said the guru is a fake. No one has done that. Everyone spent 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, 5 year, and some even 6 years. Why does the guru become a fake only when the guru points out that you are failing? Do you understand? Only when the guru points out, hey, Satish Bhai, you got a mortuary at home in which you keep dead chickens. Convert the mortuary to a fridge. It only becomes a fridge when there's vegetable inside. As long as there's dead bodies inside, it's a mortuary. You understand? All of you? So this has been going on since time immemorial. Whoever only after an altercation with the guru, they start calling guru's name. So I am the personification of the guru principle. Can anyone see God around? You can see images of God, but you cannot see God around. Yes or no? Whose job is it to protect the guru principle? Guru or God? So when you take on the guru principle, I must bring you to me, make you sit on my lap, and play with your ears, rub your forehead, give you one chocolate, and say, please don't take on the Guru principle, or must I boot the hell out of you? What must I do? If you take on the Guru principle knowingly and intentionally. Even this 4-year-old baby will never take on the Guru principle. You understand? So if anybody is in this ashram, and if you do not follow my instructions are for whose good? Your good or my good? Nothing. I get nothing in this whole deal. For those of you that are here for the first day, I left a multi-million rand business to become a guru. A multi-million rand business. I'm always saying this, not to show how rich I was, but to show you and give you an understanding on how serious this side is. How serious this side is. 2013, when I gave up the business, I was earning 50,000 a day. Tomorrow, if I close the ashram's door, I'll start off again with 50,000 a day. There are many who are here in this satsang. Vasan, you know that? Yes. And those people on that side are also took them through the system. They also know how much I was earning a day. You understand? So I am here. I am very, very serious, and I'm only here for you. There is hardly any technicality in this satsang. Generally, if you are standing outside and the Guru walks past you 10 times, you have to fall flat on the floor 10 times. Yeah, even if you don't bow down, I got no problem. No problem. I'm not worried about the technicalities. I want to liberate you in this lifetime. I want to liberate you in this lifetime, because when you keep following me for liberation, that's how the system works. I'm tired of you. 155 trillion years you have followed me just in this creation. How long? 155 trillion years, and you failed. This lifetime I want to pass you. I want you to get liberation in this lifetime. I've already seen you. I remember all your lifetimes. You only remembering this one lifetime. All of you understand? So it is a duty of the Guru to protect the Guru principle. So I will do that with all the power that is vested in me. All the powers that are vested in me, whether I choose the criminal system, whether I choose whatever system, but I'll make sure in my lifetime no one will ever bring the Guru principle into disrepute. And this is what God does, doesn't he? When Lord Ram came in the Ramayana, did he make sure that he annihilate the demons? Lord Ram was one, Hanuman Baba was with him, his brothers were with him. How many demons were there? Thousands. In the Mahabharata, when Lord Sri Krishna came down, did he not make sure he annihilated all those demons? Everyone who was promoting unrighteousness, what did Lord Krishna do? Why did both the incarnation annihilate all the demonic forces? Why were the demonic forces annihilated? Because it is not good for human beings. It is not good for human. Demonic forces are not good for righteous human beings. So we are in Kali Yuga at this current state. We are in Kali Yuga, and it is stated in Kali Yuga that only 25% of those living in this era will be righteous. So people come into my satsang, how many of them will be in good standing? How many? The rest will have to leave because they'll fail. They will fail. If you are in a university and you fail, every year you fail, 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, you're in the same class, won't the university kick you out? If you are in the satsang and if you keep failing 1 year, 2, they proudly say outside, I've been 4 years in the satsang. I've been 6 years with the Guru and now I'm out. You shouldn't have pride to say that. It means it took you so long to understand a simple concept. You understand? All of you understand? Yet these people are on the outside, they say in how many years they were with the Guru. All of you understand? So when you come here, there is no state above the fourth state. And whoever met the Guru in the fourth state. When you reach the fourth state, state 1 becomes unbearable. That is why the Guru could leave his millions and become a Guru. Because material life becomes unbearable when you reach your fourth state. So you don't come here to elevate me to any other state. I'm at the highest state a human can reach. You understand, all of you? Highest state a human can. You can't elevate me. You came here when I was fully elevated. I could only open this institution after I was in my fourth state. All of you understand? I could only become a Guru after enlightenment. You cannot be a Guru before enlightenment. So I became a Guru, then I opened my institution, and then I found you, and then either directly, indirectly, or the Supreme Lord brought you to this satsang. All of you understand? Everything in this world revolves around the Guru principle. Everything in this world revolves around the Guru principle. If you follow the Guru principle, look at Ratnakar. Who was Ratnakar? Ratnakar was a murderer, a robber. He became Valmiki. He became the transcendental author of the Ramayana. Ratnakar, he was a murderer, he was a robber. When he found his Guru, he submitted. Submitting to a Guru does not mean you can have talk shows with the Guru on Facebook. Submitting to Guru means you must attend all the Guru's satsangs. That's what submitting to a Guru means. You must come to satsang and you must start following the Guru's rules. The Guru knows what is good for you. Guru knows what is good for you. There are many of you eating meat here. Yes or no? The Guru didn't say, come to me when you stop eating meat. You carry on eating your meat, you carry on coming to satsang, and one day the Guru will, when the time is right between you and the Guru will say, stop drinking, stop smoking, stop eating meat. But I can't do that immediately. I have to give you information first. I have to inform you why you shouldn't be drinking, why you shouldn't be eating meat, why you shouldn't be taking drugs, why you shouldn't be taking alcohol. I have to inform you, scientifically inform you. All of you understand? This is a scientific program. Scientific program. If you want your dreams to come true, go in the dream state and dream, then come to the fourth state. Come and meet me to reach the fourth state. I'll make all your dreams come true. Even those that left here, have made their dreams come true. There was a lady that was following the satsang for 3.5 years. I should have 4 satsangs a week in 4 different districts. She came to the whole 4 satsangs 3.5 years. And she was a beautiful girl. She was a beautiful lady. She wanted a husband. I said, you are beautiful. You'll go find a husband outside. She said, no, I want a husband from inside this satsang. So I found a husband from inside the satsang. When she got a husband, then I advised her to have a child from this husband. When she got a child and a husband from this husband, then the guru became bad. Guru is not right. She is publicly declaring now that the guru is not right. But for 3.5 years, she jumped in a car with a 3-year-old child on her lap, running for a husband. And running for a husband from this satsang. And I gave her a husband from this satsang. You understand? These are the people that's in the 75%. No gratitude. No gratitude at all. So the Guru did S7 in school. S7 in school, it means the Guru has common sense. Guru got an exemption. Guru went to university. Guru passed many material exams, police administration. So the Guru knows law, and the Guru knows enough law to protect this institution. Because the Guru is aware from his own experiences and from life in general that you're going to come here, you're going to take from the Guru, you're going to go outside and you're going to boot the Guru. When you boot the Guru, this Guru feels no pain. This Guru got no ego. So no matter what name you call this Guru, it doesn't matter, because to reach the fourth stage, you have to transcend ego. And ego is I am the body. So this Guru has transcended all these states. You can call the Guru whatever you want. But remember, 10 years I was in the military. I won't allow you to touch the Guru principle. I'm 60 years old. I am 60 years old. When I'm 80 years old, I still won't allow you to touch the Guru principle. When I'm 90 years old, I'm still not going to allow you to touch the Guru principle. I might not be able to talk, but in my mind, I'll be connected outside to a whole lot of people. And I'll give you an example. Guruji in his ashram, this is my Guruji. For 7 years, he had tubes in his nose, tubes in his mouth, tubes to urinate and tubes to defecate. Same like what happens in this ashram. It's not a new story. 2 people came and took up permanent residency in his quarters in the ashram. And for over a year, they refused to leave. So Guruji went, so Gurus have all types of people as followers. Yes or no? Yeah. So I got you as followers in my ashram. I got people from the Islamic religion who is integrally associated with me. I got people from Christianity integrally associated with me. I got people from the colored community. I got people from the black community. I got people from the white community associated with me because I am a Guru. You understand? only reason they associated with me is because of my credentials as a guru. I also got gangsters. I also got gangsters that don't want to see one hair on my head touched. And these gangsters are bona fide gangsters. You have two gangsters, the charos, who stand on the street corners and wear Jack Purcell, and they call themselves gangsters, cardboard gangsters. Then you get these real gangsters who don't call themselves gangsters. One day you just get up, dead. And this is why I said bona fide gangsters. They don't put one bullet into you, they spray you. And the reason they spray you is to make sure that you are dead. So don't you think that's bona fide gangsters? Because a cardboard gangster will just hit one shot and run for his life. These gangsters don't run. They make sure you're dead, then they jump in the vehicle. No screeching tires, no nothing, and they just gone. You understand? So I'm giving you a guarantee that I won't allow any Tom, Dick and Harry to touch the Guru principle. And this is why I said, when I'm 90 years old, and if you touch the Guru principle, I'll go into the mind of these gangsters like what Guruji did. Guruji went into the mind of the gangsters. These gangsters from Delhi came into the ashram and gave these two people a terrible hiding. They didn't want to leave the ashram, but the speed in which they left the ashram, and this was in 2002, 2003. Today is 2022, they are still running. They are still running. You understand? That's the speed they left the ashram. So the Guru principle will always be protected. My job is to protect the Guru principle. If you insult me, you insulted the Guru principle. Alright? And in conclusion, I have a file on everyone here. I have a chairperson. He has a file. As you come to the satsang, as you do your work, there's a file. If you come and stand here, and if you say how great the Guru is, when you came here, you was a warehouse clerk. Then the Guru took you out of the warehouse and made you a businessman. You came here and you said it. Where you came? Yeah, and who said it? Did the Guru say it or you said it? You said it. Then that goes into the Guru's file. Amita, there's a file for you as well. There's a file for everyone. Sita too. There's a file for my two sons, got a file there. Ask Vishwadhar. My own two sons got a file. Nirali, your file is also there. Naveen, where you? Naveen, your file is also there. Naveen took the Guru Gita seriously. His cousin and him were having a discussion about the Guru. His cousin can fight. Look at how weak Naveen is. But when his cousin spoke bad of the Guru, Naveen told him, please leave my property. The Guru Gita says, leave my property, do not speak about my Guru in that way. Otherwise, I'll go in the kitchen and bring the knife to cut your tongue, because that is an instruction in the Guru Gita. If somebody speaks ill of your Guru, you must cut their tongue. So Naveen was literally going into his kitchen to cut his cousin's tongue, who was speaking ill of the Guru. Give him a hand. This is what you must do, because this is who the bona fide Guru is. So I got these files on everyone. because I come from a legal background. I come from a legal background. Nobody, after my attorney gives me go ahead, I'm going to run a soapy here. I'm going to run a soapy. I'm serious. Because this batch of people, they were having affairs with their friends' girlfriends. I got a document, they wrote me a letter, 2 people who had boyfriend and girlfriend. They currently had boyfriend and girlfriend. They said, Guru, we want to leave this relationship and form this relationship, please. And they both signed. So I'm going to run a soapy because they came and attacked the Guru principle. I'm going to run a soapy real live. I'm going to show their photographs. I'm going to show their videos. And I'm going to show that statement. And you'll be well attained. Those of you that came for the first time, please come again. You won't have a bigger reality show than this. And it is done with evidence. And you might be thinking, what kind of a guru this is? No, this guru is the real thing. This guru will never put you on the knee and massage your ears and rub your head and give you a piece of chocolate. I already did that by inviting you here. I already did that by enduring your filth. Are these good things or filthy things? If you was here for 4 years, that means I contained your filth for 4 years. How compassionate am I? Am I not compassionate? If I took your filth, knowing your filth for 4 years, am I not compassionate? For 3 years, am I not compassionate? Didn't I try my best to fix you? So am I not the most compassionate guru in the world currently existing today to take this type of filth? And if you think this is bad, there's a 42-year-old lady. Her son was my metric disciple. She got pregnant with a 25-year-old drug addict. Was I not compassionate by embracing this situation for years? I'm asking you, was I not compassionate? I know it's disgusting, but these are the people that's going outside and picking a fight with the guru. These are the people that's going on the outside and picking a fight with the guru. So I got all of these evidences. There was a standard 9 child who was going and sleeping in a room of a boy who was in metric and a wonder about 4 times. She got caught 4 times. And instead of her mother reprimanding her, her mother took her away from this satsang. I have WhatsApp of this girl asking me for forgiveness. Do you understand? Because at this forum where they put these comments, people are saying, hey, for so many years this guru is doing this. We have to stop this guru. They didn't say why they got kicked out. They didn't say why they got kicked out. So I asked my secretary, Mr. Narayan himself, Narayan Ramanuj Das, to screenshot all the comments. So we already have all the comments screenshot. And for those people that do not know us, when I'm running this series of soapies, we'll tag them. Amita, you know how to tag them. So those people who do not know me made comments, I got no problem because they do not know me. But those people that made comments, I have to respond. Don't you think I have to respond? Look at this ashram. Go into our website and see the substantive work that we have done in the world, not only South Africa, but in the world. Would you allow people of this caliber to stop an institution of this caliber? So we have to take action, don't you think? Don't you think? So somebody, one person have to go to prison. One person have to go to prison so that this never happens again. I did this in 2001. I did this in 2001. I took on the KZN leader of Pagad. He's late now. Single-handedly. His case lasted for 10 years, but I made sure he go to jail for 1 year. And this is what's going to happen again. So my message is for those of you that are here. The Guru is the grace, personification of the grace of God. Guru. Guru is the personification of the compassion of the Lord. Please do not take the grace of the Lord and the compassion of the Lord for granted. So some of you might say, how can a guru get angry? How can a guru get angry? The guru must explain to you how a guru can get angry through the parameters of the Vedas. Yes or no? So in the Guru Gita, Lord Shiva tells Mother Parvati, this is found in the Skand Puran. Lord Shiva tells Mother Parvati that if I, Lord Shiva, get angry, only the Guru can pacify me. What Lord Shiva tells Mother Parvati? If I, Lord Shiva, get angry, only the Guru can pacify me. But if the Guru gets angry, there's no one in the world that has capacity to pacify the Guru. So this is a Vedic injunction. This is a Vedic injunction. It means the Guru is allowed to get angry, and his anger is scripturally justified. Do you understand? Guru is allowed to get angry, and his anger is justified by Lord Shiva himself. So at the moment I am not angry. At the moment I am not angry. My attorney is going to send an undertaking on a request. My attorney will send a request. If that request is not adhered to in its entirety, then I'll be very angry. When I am angry, I will take certain decisions, and I won't turn back on the decisions that I have taken. All of you agree? Because I'm going to ask you to retract. If you don't retract, then I'm going to get angry, because my job is not to protect me. My job is to protect the Guru principles. Are there any questions? So please, if I called you today, Mummy told you, I told you to come to satsang, don't think you are great. Because some people feel they are very, very great when they are called to a satsang. It's a normal thing to call people to a satsang. You are not great in any way. No one is great when you are called to satsang. It means you need fixing. It means you need fixing. And everyone that are called to satsang, they can give testimony, hundreds of pages on how their life changed. Your life has started to change, yes or no? In my discourse today, didn't you make a few decisions in your mind? Yes or no? Yes, that means your mind, you already started changing on day one. Jai Sri Narayan.